Have you ever had one get away?
Oh yeah. I don't think there's a person that has had a greyhound that hasn't had one get away.
What did you do?
Well, actually, the first one that I had get away was one of my fosters, and I got her in the car. So I had 3 dogs at the time. I got her in the car. I got my dog in the car. I was about ready to get my 3rd dog in the car, and she jumped out and started running towards the forest preserve.
Oh dear.
Yeah, and I called Vicky because she wasn't Vicky's favorite dog, but she was going to a couple around Christmas time, and she was wild, and it was going to be a gift to their kids. And we figured we should at least get her some manners and get her on a schedule. And so Vicky said, just leave her.
Oh my, she didn't mean that.
No, she didn't mean that. So actually, I drove Boomer down to the forest preserve, and I let Boomer go find her. Because I knew Boomer would come back because we were going for a car ride. So it was about a 99% chance that Boomer was coming back. And sure enough, he went and got her and came running back to jump in the car. And that's how I got her back. But most of the time, if your greyhound gets out, you have to get in the car and find her. Call Mid-South Greyhound Adoption first. First call. Even if no one answers, they check the phone. You can leave a message on the phone. You can leave a message on their, you can text them. They look at it, and they will get the best team out there looking for your dog and telling you places where you can, where the dog might be. And we have had 100% recovery of greyhounds.
That's wonderful.
Yeah.
Now, I suppose if you got your dog at a different place, you would call them because they're the one with the records, right?
Right.
So if
exactly.
you got it from a different group, that's the one you call.
Yeah. But most greyhounds will get in a car. So, yeah, if they start running, and you don't have a chance on foot. So get your car, start going in the direction, and if you can get more people going in that direction. Yeah. Now, remember that they're sprinters, so they don't have a lot of stamina, so they won't get, 2, 3, 4 miles away at first. But, eventually they will lose the scent of where they're at, and that's the problem. And they're used to going in an oval, like the track. So greyhounds, unless they're on a really good scent, don't continue straight for a long time.
That's good. I didn't know that. Thank you. That's great news.
Yeah.
So, I know anytime something's new is when they want to bolt. Every time we've moved, they want to bolt. Every time, like if you had, this was a foster, so she was new to you.
Right.
So she wanted to bolt. She didn't know what she was doing. And
right.
So that's one thing to keep in mind, I think, is if something new is going on, maybe you bring a new pet into the house. That might make them nervous. So that's a good time. Well, it's always good. They're very fast. So It's always good to pay attention.
Yes.
Okay.
And they have, the ID in their ears. But, number one, a lot of people don't know greyhounds have ID and that it will track back to a place. So I highly recommend that you get them chipped. I really do. I've had all my dogs chipped, and it's a tiny investment because that's what most people, look for, a chip in a dog, a chip in a dog. A lot of people will tell you, well, greyhounds have tattoos. Well, yeah, if you know about a tattoo in a greyhound, and always keep ID on them. Now, a lot of people don't like the jingle jangle of the tags. Get a tag color. There's a lot of places you can just get it, embroidered right on, or you can get it a little brass bar riveted into your collar, and just keep that on all the time with his name and phone number. There's no law that says that you have to keep a rabies tag or a license number or anything on your greyhound at all times, as long as you can.
The phone number is a good thing to put on there.
Yeah, just a phone number. And when you pick up your greyhound, it's good to have it with you, because, you know, they can get out of your car. They don't know where you're going.
Well, thank you. Thank you very much for talking to me today.
You are
And,
welcome.
so I'm going to mark you as an expert in the group. So if anybody has questions, they just don't know what to do, they got a new dog, are you okay with them sending you a message?
Absolutely.
All right.
Absolutely.